I mean, what if you play them back to back?
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
They have no hand.
That's a pretty interesting boss monster though.
Yeah, I like it. It's feels like a healthy addition.
I hate that it's blue though.
Okay.
Don't worry, Blue's probably not running it in most of the like the Warlord decks and stuff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Boa. I don't see it in Dofi.
Yeah.
If it's in Dofi, it's a one of.
If anything, you're probably just running a one of at best, two of at best in this card in Marco. I bet if they want. I can't see them running.
I mean, essentially, like
Maybe.
like if you play it and you're still really healthy, like you're essentially just dropping a 12k body for free because they're probably not gonna be swinging into you.
Yeah.
You have to be 2 or less life for the effect to go off.
Okay, 2 or less.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I can't.
That's why I think it's not as great for Boa, because most of the time you're gonna be sitting at 3 or something.
I can't wait for Opio
when you're playing
to come
thunder
out
ups.
so I can play Sweet Pea and Boa Hancock.
Dude, it's so funny how horrible the Amazon Lily cards are. Like, oh my god, they're so bad. Like, they're playable in Nami, bro. That's it. Like, that's funny, bro. Blue's the first color to have more than one rad beam, dude, because Slave Arrow's a rad beam.
Oh,
it's a 1 cost 4k. You just have to bounce a 2 cost. Yeah.
And it's your Kaya.
Well, that card's not a Nami because the trigger's like draw 2 bottom deck 2, or draw 2 top or bottom deck 2.
I think our local Nami player
Snake Dance and stuff
was actually running it, right? Remember?
Yeah, he was running a Slave Arrow, and it's like, yeah, I could see that going off, but if you're running 4 Snake Dance already, there's no real point.
I actually think I remember when we were looking at that. I think he had triggered it, and because he triggered it, he lost.
Yeah. That's funny.
You know what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just realized that they made board fill for pudding.
Oh, the
Tamago.
The egg guy. Yeah, Tamago.
Tamago and his birds.
Those cards kind of suck.
No, yeah, I'm reading them right now. They're not that good.
Yeah.
But pudding now has its own freaking what's it called? Pacifistas.
Yeah. The biscuit soldiers.
The biscuit soldiers.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can play like this 4-drop cracker, I think, and you can like, what is it? Dawn -1 once per turn or something.
Yeah,
play a biscuit soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah. To activate main, you can play a biscuit soldier from your hand, and or is it from deck too, or probably just hand?
It's just from your hand. But still,
yeah, that's not even as good as Centaur.
You have a deck full of just biscuit soldiers.
But yeah, the biscuit soldier is one of those cards that says you can run as many as you want in the deck.
That's funny.
He's a 5-drop 5k blocker, right?
Yeah.
He's a blocker.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he is.
What set does he came on?
God, it's funny.
Opio 8.
Opio 8. There's a lot of cards that people like that came out for pudding that people do not use because you don't need them.
Like Oven. Oven got another card and nobody uses him.
Yeah, what does he do? Is he purple?
Yeah, when attacked, Dawn -1, KO up to one of your opponents 3 or lower.
The only biscuit soldier I'm looking.
It's okay.
Yeah, biscuit soldier, big vampire, it's your turn once per turn. When a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. That's what biscuit soldier does.
Wait, what?
That's what biscuit soldier does.
Does it? It just says blocker on the
Wait,
website.
I don't have the biscuit soldier in the sim.
It's not updated. It's not fully updated yet.
They don't have the biscuit soldier? Oh, there it is. Cracker Sol. It's called Cracker Soldier for some reason. Really? Mine says, just says per the rules you may have any number of card included, any number of this card included in your deck, and it's a 5/5 blocker with counter.
That's what the website says too. You're looking at the right. You're looking at the right cracker.
Are you looking at like a fan-made one? Yeah.
No, I'm looking at one of the One Piece websites.
The Cracker Soldier.
Yeah, it says Opio 8, 72 biscuit soldier. It's purple, 5 cost, 5,000 power, 1k counter. Purple character cost 3. Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
You're losing it, man. I don't think you're on the right
Maybe
side.
the description, it doesn't match the
Yeah,
photo.
I think the description doesn't match the photo.
Yeah. But yeah, and then there's the 4-drop cracker that's like Dawn -1, activate main once per turn.
7-drop
play
smoothie.
1 cracker soldier from your hand.
The 7-drop smoothie that's coming out of POA got me acting unwise.
Yeah, it looks kind of nice.
The 7-drop smoothie, the purple smoothie.
It's just a vanilla.
Yeah, it's got me acting out, dude.
Well, I'm just happy that I can run a purple 7-drop vanilla that isn't Urashima.
Yeah.
Wait, it comes out in what? 08?
08, yeah.
Yep. It's an 08 vanilla. Alright, Kyle, what do you think? I'm still not certain on what deck I want to run at regionals.
Oh my god, this guy.
And
I'm between Boa, Dofi, and Purple Yellow Croc.
Just stick with Purple Yellow Croc, it's working for you.
Don't tell him that, bro.
That's the thing, bro, is like, with each deck I pick, there's like, they cover each other's weaknesses. That's the annoying part.
Yeah.
Because like, if I go Dofi, I might lose. If I go Dofi, I might lose to like NL. But if I go Purple Yellow Croc, I'm definitely losing to Black. But if I'm Dofi, I have a chance against Black. But if I'm Purple Yellow Croc, NL is easy.
Yes.
Like there's shit like that. It's like, oh man.
The weakness tree. It's nothing but a.
It's just a matter of
circle.
What am I gonna see more? Maybe it just won't matter, and I'll see nothing but red purple laws. But you know,
think of it this way: yeah, you're either gonna see a lot of red purple laws and Lucci's. So play around those two at best. So the deck that'll play around that.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna run into an NL and I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna be like so depressed because I'm gonna be like, dude, I could have went Purple Yellow Croc and not lost to an NL, dude.
But then you could have done the exact same thing.
This is why I wish. This is a good example of why I wish One Piece games and tournaments weren't best of ones. Because like, the whole point of having more turns or like more rounds is so that you can adjust to your opponent. Your opponent can also adjust to you. That's what side decks.
It's already so much though. Like we played 10 rounds at the last regional, and that was like mind draining.
It was already, and it was initially scheduled for 11 rounds.
I think so, yeah.
But they had dropped a round because I guess so many people were dropping after they had gone X3, right?
Yeah.
And
I hate people who fucking do that. By the way, I hate people who just fucking drop because people did that at my tourney. There's this one guy in particular. I'm not gonna say his name because outside of the game he was a really chill guy. But in the game, if he wasn't winning, he would just leave. And that was like after the first 2 rounds. So that would just fuck up the rankings for everyone. Like I was doing fucking great. I was undefeated. And because of him leaving, my ranking went down.
Yeah.
It's stupid. You shouldn't like
it'll mess up people's rankings, yeah.
If I were to run a continuous tournament for One Piece and they kept leaving, like after the second leave, I'd just tell them never to come again. Or if you come again, you're not allowed to leave. And you're not getting your money back because that.
If you come again, you're not allowed to leave.
Like, cause like
Hotel California.
Because like it's not fair for the other players.
Brother, that is kidnapping.
Like I meant to say you're not getting your money back first. I don't know why I meant to say.
I know what you mean.
Like
I know what you mean.
Like it's not fair for the other players because it's not only it's a best of one.
They would
round,
give him his money back.
I think they did. I don't remember.
That's fucked up if they did.
I don't remember if they did or not. But I'm not gonna speak like I knew what was going on. But that's just what happened. Sure. Like, and this was when OP06 just came out, right? So he was running Yamato. I was beating him with Perona.
Oh yeah.
It's like I don't care. I'll go ahead, gain your Kikunojo life. Like I'm just gonna swing at you with my Gecko Moria. You're gonna take it.
Yeah.
And Gecko Moria brought out my blocker, so your double attack Yamato's not gonna do anything. But like I played a couple friendlies with him before the tournament, and then I faced him in the tournament, and then after I beat him, he left.
Nasty.
Like he was a chill guy, really but like the fact that he chose to come out here and play games with people in a tournament, you're pretty much wasting everybody else's time at that point because you're fucking up the rankings for everyone else.
Well, to be fair, like it's a local. Like I don't think it's that serious.
No, it's not that serious, but like it's just a principle.
Definitely,
it's a principle.
It sets a bad precedent.
Yeah, but even then, like at regionals, like there was a bunch of people that dropped, and I guarantee you that skewed up rankings.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like especially at
it's unfortunate.
Maybe people that were in the bubble to get in, depending on who dropped out. Like, oh, now you're just like guaranteed not even making top 64.
That's one plus of like fighting game brackets versus a card game bracket is like once you're out, you're out.
Yeah.
But in a card game, it's like, okay, I already know the general placement I'm gonna get, and I have no chance of topping, but I just need to keep playing to ensure that the rankings are good. It's like that's kind of unfortunate.
It's like a shittier version of what round robin or something like that.
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah. If you're playing Swiss, yeah.
Yeah, Swiss is a very complicated algorithm.
Yeah.
To determine,
but it's like, how else are you gonna do it, man? Like, yeah, you could do a double or triple elimination bracket for a freaking card game, but that would, I don't know how fucking long that would take.
I mean, with how much entrance the game takes, it'll probably easily take like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I could see
kind of forced into Swiss with that many people.
Yeah, I could definitely see them running like day 1 until like top 128, and then day 2 until like top 16, and then day 3 top 16.
But usually like big name stuff for like big name card game tournaments like that usually do have multiple rounds because it does last multiple days. So like I feel like it should be a thing for the bigger ones, not like locals though, but like the bigger ones should have more than a best of one.
But it's usually like the exact same thing. Like it's usually the exact same thing. Like in terms of like who gets in on day 2, like right for One Piece. Like it's determined based on that algorithm that Swiss runs. Like
there's also so much like pressure if you've just been winning. Too, it demands that you keep winning.
Yeah,
you cannot like.
That's the main.
I mean, yes, I know it makes sense. Yeah, obviously, but like. I was 6-0 with Purple Yellow Croc, and I just remember like the pressure of like, fuck, I have to win another like 3 or 4 of my sets if I want to make top cut, and I don't really know the exact order.
That's like a fitting mentality for you because you're very I don't know how to word it, but you have that.
Yeah, it's just saying it's stressful.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like. It's just a thing that happens sometimes in Swiss as well, as opposed to a double elimination bracket. Is like you have to be consistent, like because you could have a really strong start and still get a really low placement. You know,
at a card game, mind you, like
in a card game, yeah,
where sometimes you just brick, right? Like it's not even up to you. Like granted,
card games since I was a kid.
Yeah, granted, like part of the skill is like building the deck, right? So you
don't brick.
Yeah, so you can be as consistent as you can be, but at the same time, like every 1 out of 10 hands, right? You're gonna see a hand that's like, wow, this is really unplayable, and I can't do anything about it, no matter how good of a player I am.
That's why it makes less and less sense to me that Red Purple Law keeps popping off because it's a combo deck. You have to have more than one of your tools every turn for your deck to work, and they still have it every time. I don't know how. It's because of Reiju.
Reiju's drawing the card. Reiju's drawing the card.
But like, bro, oh my god. That's still crazy to me though, because it feels exceedingly rare when I play against Red Purple Law that they're like, damn, I just bricked. Like, I feel like that never happens to me. I wish it would.
It definitely happens when I'm playing a deck. Fuck, all I do is brick or get a shit hand, and I never Destiny draw anything.
Well,
was it funny. Darren that was saying like that he had like 4 or 5 Raisebacks Gordons in hands at regionals one game?
Yeah, there was one game where like a buddy of ours here went into regionals with Purple Law, and he mulliganed his hand into a combination of 5 of his cards were Raisebacks / Gordons.
Yeah, like
and it's like that's when you go right. Like even though you're building the deck to being as consistent, you're eventually gonna have. Or a hand like that where it's like
pile shuffle
can happen.
Yeah, like it can happen. Even with Purple Law, right? Like it can still happen, but I'm just trying to say like regardless of the deck you play, like
it can
building the deck as consistent as you can to get it, you're still gonna eventually find one of those.
Not if you run 45 biscuit soldiers.
Exactly, you never break. You always have a biscuit soldier out. Look at you.
Well, I guess it also depends on how you play, right? Because like, I think it was yesterday. Like me and Graham had played Dofi versus Anel, and there was a hand I think I had all 4 Yamatos in my hand, and I think I still managed to win that one.
Yeah, well, Anel's a particular case that doesn't care as much about breaking because his leader effect lets him hand filter every time that happens, and he wants to play the long game and is used to not you know, having a super strong early game. So
Yeah.
he's pretty exceptional in that regard. But yeah, dude, imagine you've got a blue purple leader. Another reason to run purple blue, Kyle. It's the only deck where you can run Sentomaru, Cracker, and then nothing but Pacifistas and Biscuit Soldiers.
What VV should have been.
Oh,
my
that's so
God.
funny.
I might actually do that.
That'd be a pretty funny video.
You just run 4 Sentomarus, 4 Crackers, and
And
nothing else.
the best leader to do it with is Reiju, because you draw a card every time you use a Biscuit Soldier.
Minus. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Oh, that's a video. Thanks for the free video.
I mean, to be fair, like that's not gonna be a hard challenge for you because for some reason, all you play are dog shit people at the game. Like,
dude, me and Edgar watch your videos.
I don't get it. I don't
and
get it either.
Every time we're like, bro, his opponent is so ass.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like,
He's making horrible decisions.
Like literally, this is how every video starts for me, right? I'm like, all right, I just got back home. I'm doing something. Like, I can record now. I click record. I go into the game, and that's the person I play. They either leave immediately because the character, I guess they just didn't want to play me. So I go to the next person, and that's just who I run into. That's it. I don't do anything. Like literally, you can tell that I don't, like, you already know I don't do a lot of editing. So like, there's not a lot of cutting for me. Like the recording I do is just the match I get, and those are the matches I get.
No, yeah, I
don't
don't think you're cutting out losses or anything.
No,
I'm not. It's so funny.
I literally have not. I promise I have not. It's
your
just,
opponent's just
the people,
always
it's just
that bad.
makes you.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man?
Vanessa's over. We're trying to watch TV. You're being incredibly loud.
You just like my volume? Or...
Yeah, volume. That's what loud means, doesn't it?
All I can think of is like, these walls are very thin. You're being very loud. Professor Psychotic's brother.
Smiling Friends, yeah.
Yeah, Smiling Friends.
Yeah. But yeah.
I was gonna say.
I don't cut losses.
Well, go ahead.
I swear, I promise. It's just the people I run
No,
into,
yeah,
the people I
I believe you. I just think it's funny. But do you remember in your Bonnie video when you were playing against, I think like the Red Purple Luffy, and he did a bunch of swings on your Eustace Kid, and then played a 10-drop Shanks and popped Doflamingo.
I literally
like he could have just.
It was so funny.
Yeah, like he could have just played the Sharks to get rid of the kid, dude. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But instead he decides.
I said that in the video. I said that in the recording. I was like,
Yeah.
why did he just pop my
Yeah,
kid?
but
Why did he just pop my kid?
yeah. But then in his
What a
mind,
fucking idiot.
yeah. But then in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna swing it to this kid over and over again and not do anything about
I
it.
get cards out of his hand.
that's
It's
the
like, bro, you're gonna get
that's the
cards out of his
funny
hand when you swing face after popping this
That's the
kid.
thing, though. That's the
Yeah,
funny
he had
thing,
it in
though.
his hand the
He
entire
had it.
time.
He had
Yeah.
the answer. He had the answer, and he played it after.
And he was slow as fuck too. He took like forever.
Thank you. I don't get it.
Like I just think about like if I was in that position, right? Like,
You think about it for like 10 seconds, bro.
yeah, I'm like, this it cause kid on the field with the done. I can only swing into him. What's my hand?
So funny, bro.
Like pretending like I'm this guy, right? And then he sees the 10 cost Shanks, and then he's like, it cause kid, 10 cost swing into him first. Like,
Well, 10,000 power is more than 8,000 power, so I guess I have to KO that one.
oh my god, bro.
Like, I even had a board full of blockers, and that was his option to just swing into me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, because then he gets rid of the 10 cost Duffy that you had, right? Not the kid.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
It's so funny. You should play the clip as we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah.
overlay your opponent doing that. It's so funny.
It's so stupid.
Oh.
You know what that means, though?
What does that mean?
Eastern players are fucking retarded. Because
You were an Eastern with it.
I had to play on Eastern. I only play on Eastern when I play the new stuff. So
That was before the update, yeah.
so like
Where the OPO 7's Western now.
that just goes to show that
God, that's funny.
50% of the Eastern players are straight up smooth brain dummies.
Well, it's not like when you click Eastern, it's a bunch of Japanese players. It's still a bunch of people from over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
No. We're America. We're the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
I wonder where all the sim has like servers. Like, is the sim a thing in Japan? Is that
Maybe
a thing?
I've seen a lot of people, like, I've run into
With
mostly
Japanese names?
I've run into a couple of Japanese names, and they like speak broken English and all that. And like,
Yeah, I know they definitely have some in like South America and stuff.
yeah.
But
Oh, dude, they definitely. They have a lot of.
people like their card games in South
yeah.
America, dude.
They have a lot of them there, because like I ran into one player one time, and he, like, that was when, like, you know, when I was going through the glitch issues, like, constantly. For some reason it was just my sim that, like, with all the glitches that was happening, you know what I'm talking about. Like I was it was his turn, and he swung at me, right? I took the life, and it glitched out, and he was like complaining at me, crying. He's like, he put like salt or something like that in the chat, and I was just like, dude, I took the life, it's your turn, what do you mean salt? I literally can't do anything. I literally typed that
It
in
is
chat.
your turn.
Yeah, I was like, it's literally your turn, I can't do anything. I have no dot.
Oh, did I tell you? Ever since I updated the sim, I'm a 10 Rebito now.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't said anything like toxic like that. I mean, I've been like kind of
You've been reported
like
for playing
I've said
Croc.
I've said some mean stuff in like a couple like BM, nothing like bad, but I was just like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I say shit like oh, you shouldn't have lost that or whatever.
Crybabies.
But then yeah, a bunch of people reported me or some shit. Or it's just something weird with the IP address, and it like locked me because it notices I have a different IP address after updating or something. I don't know.
Or, you know, your name was literally called I'm playing banned cards, but you know. That was,
Every player I played against was
that
like,
was-
"Oh, he's lying. Those cards aren't banned."
that
They
was
report
crazy.
me.
That was crazy that one night where I just randomly I clicked quick join, and I just randomly happened to run into you.
Yeah.
That was nice. Okay,
And then we decided to
well,
do Vegapunk Dittos and go to 45 life each.
Yeah, did you see the comments on that post, by the way, Edgar?
I think I
what
saw
were them?
one of them.
Did either
Sorry, I
of you
kind of zoned out. I was looking at something.
Did either of
Good.
you see the comments that I did on my channel when I posted that picture of me and Graham fucking around with Vegapunk?
Yeah, like I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, by all means, please do.
It's in like your community.
Yeah, that's where all
Yeah.
the posts go. It's they're like taking like it was a serious match. I was like, it's Vegapunk.
Dude, you know my old Blurple Kaido deck profile has like over 1,000 views now.
Oh yeah, I know. Thank you.
Like my old ass one.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
like,
you.
damn.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just surprised, if anything.
Real Park is interesting, dude.
It was Blurple Kaido was what it was. The Purple Yellow Croc, I don't know if that had as many views
Mm-hmm.
that I posted on Kyle's channel. Alright, let's see.
I'm actually gonna go too.
Post.
Go ahead,
I'll
go ahead.
share the screen.
Go ahead and stream it, both of you, so I know that you're both subscribed. And you're not fucking.
Dude, I'm
phonies.
literally almost always the first viewer on your shit.
I've only.
Hell yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh, you're getting a big smooch.
Yellow players be like.
Like I'm pretty sure for the card channel, like I have notifications on for you, and I almost always watch it like within the first 5 minutes.
Did he deck himself out while being at 40 live?
As Vegapunk.
Sure did, buddy. That means I won. Because I was able to heal
Did he
more.
deck himself out while being at 40 life? That's funny.
Just me and Kyle playing each other, look at our live.
It went off the screen, dude.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
the life was
was
off the screen for a while.
I'm playing band what?
Cards.
Oh,
Yeah, that was my name
that's funny.
in the sim.
Look at my
For a
hand.
while.
Edgar, look at my hand.
Just 4 Naricabra arrows.
It's like, oh, this is
So stupid.
I can use this right now.
God, that's funny, dude.
Oh my god.
What'd you reply?
I don't know.
You replied maybe. You just put maybe.
Maybe. Perhaps. Hit him with the good old
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Yeah.
Dude.
What's y'all's most liked comment on YouTube?
What do you mean? Like one that we made?
Yeah, like a comment you made that got a bunch of likes.
I don't comment on videos.
I don't really leave comments.
Yeah.
I don't do it often either, but
I can't really say.
I had one on like I had one on like some soundtrack or something that I said like, oh, this track is underrated because blah blah, and it got like over 1,000 likes.
Oh my god. I have someone that's famous because they have so many likes on a comment.
On a comment.
Oh shit! I changed the lights.
Yeah, I don't really leave
Yeah, you
comments.
look like you're kind of green screened now.
Is there a way to check how many comments you leave?
There's actually not. It's weird. You can't look at like your own comments on stuff in YouTube without some kind of, I don't know, external. What do they call them on YouTube? Not like widgets or mods, but like what do they call them on YouTube when you do like a modification?
Edits.
Like the dislike button thing. Like what is that called?
Oh, I don't know.
Dislike.
Yeah, like there's like a setting where you can like add dislikes back to YouTube. It's a there's a word for it. It's like modding for YouTube, but it's not a mod. It's there's a word for it. I don't remember.
Let's look
It's not widget.
No, it's not widget.
It's not widget. Wait, why are we talking about this?
Yeah, I don't know.
He brought it up.
Don't worry about it, man.
External. You got me. It's just an extension, I thought. An extension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing's coming up. I don't know.
Yeah, it's extension. That's what it was.
Ooh.
Chrome extension.
What did you find?
I have something to watch after we're done.
What? Hello?
The Smash 64 combo contest. They did that today.
Oh, they did that today. Oh, let's go. I love the combo contest. Yeah, we watched
It's an hour
it
long.
together.
It's an hour long. I'm down to watch it after we're done here.
Yeah, me too. Nice. Oh, I don't know what I'm running at regionals still, dude.
I really do think it should still be Croc. I mean not Croc, Dofi.
Yeah, I was about to say. I am leaning towards Dofi.
Like
But-
just because like yeah, like
Hello?
yesterday you have
They
a
can't
bad
hear me,
day,
Discord.
right, playing the deck, but like you
Regionals
popped off.
could be a bad day playing the deck.
But every other time you played the deck, you've popped off.
Not in the sim, man. It feels like on
sim
again,
is
off
fake.
again.
The sim is fake. The sim. Although I am very thankful that we have the sim, it literally does not feel like it's true.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can y'all
So
hear me?
Yep.
can now.
Oh shit, yeah, I don't know why my mic just stopped working.
I don't know either.
Awkward ways.
Gamer. What's y'all's favorite leader?
Huh, what's my favorite leader?
Yeah,
like in
both.
the whole game.
That's out right now for us, or just in general?
It doesn't have to be out yet. I mean, that'd be a weird answer if it's not out yet, but
Well, because I like Buggy. Katakuri,
well,
I guess.
you don't even know what that deck's gonna play
I
like.
don't care. I don't fucking care. It's Buggy. It's literally, I don't know. Katakuri, I guess. Katakuri.
Katakuri.
He's cool, dude. He's an honorable enemy.
Katakuri is very fun to play as.
Yeah, Katakuri is definitely like.
But God, that deck is cringe.
Yeah, Katakuri is up there for me. Not because it's like the way the deck plays. It's just because it's Katakuri. I just love Katakuri.
Well, for me, I don't even like Katakuri that much. I just think the deck is fun. It's just very funny when you chain 10 mobs. It's like this is, I'm committing genocide. Like it's just
Quite
that's how I feel.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Give me your soul or stay here forever.
I don't know who would be my favorite leader. Like to play as or just in general.
Just in general.
I was
Based
thinking
on how,
more like to play as.
Oh, okay.
based on like how they play. Yeah.
I do like Perona. Odin. Red, green, Odin. There it is.
That's really, you cannot sit there and tell me with a straight face that's your favorite deck because it's the most fun to play as. You cannot factor character favoritism into this.
Red, green, Odin.
Oh, red green Odin. Okay, that makes more sense.
I found it. It's red green Odin.
Mine's still like, I don't know if it's Magellan or purple yellow Croc, but it's probably purple yellow Croc. That deck's so fun. Magellan's fun, but he kind of does the same thing most of the time.
You were so happy.
I do love that deck.
You were so happy when we got you that parallel art Magellan, dude.
Yes, I was.
I was like, wow. I brought a smile to someone's face for once.
Not just anybody, bro.
Yeah.
You brought a smile to Master's face.
Yeah, you brought a smile to Senpai's face, dude.
Senpai.
Yeah, I'm a man of many names. None of which I'm too proud of. Master.
For me, it might be Green Uta.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Like how we're both
I think
not
it's
surprised.
Green Uta. Well, what would be like the other one that you're like debating?
Kid.
You should try playing Green Kid again. He's like pretty playable now with all the new Supernova stuff. He's just not Bonnie. That's his only issue.
Yeah.
No, my second would probably be. I don't know. I kind of like. Dude, honestly, low-key, maybe Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca's cool. Rebecca was really fun to play. Yeah, I ought to build a new version of the deck, but you can build her so many ways now that I'm not like sure how to go with her.
Yeah, it'd probably be for number one for me would probably be Green Uta, and then number two could go like anywhere honestly, but definitely number one is probably Uta.
Yeah, I got like Magellan and purple yellow Croc.
Oh, did I tell you
I could
And then you got like red green Odin and Katakuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like I would love Green Bonnie too, but I just haven't gotten around to building it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll like Bonnie. She's
interesting. Very interesting.
she's quite funny.
Did I ever? Oh, my
Yeah, but
camera's fucking
For me, it's probably Green Uta. I love Surge. I love board fill. I love consistency.
Yeah, I like consistency too, but
Did I tell you
then I
about-
play Uda
Oh,
and I don't see Nami on curve and like somehow find a way to not be consistent with one of the most consistent decks in the game.
I've almost never had a problem. I feel like with Uta in general.
Dude, like some people are just born to play certain decks. Like I'm just
like
sometimes
I feel
it
like
just works every time for you, you know?
yeah, like I feel like the games like because I went Green Uta for Miski regionals. Like I feel like the only reason I lost the games I did lose is because the decks I played were just like a tier better. But
NL or Red Purple Law or
yeah,
Black Gold Luffy maybe.
those are the only decks I lost to was NO and Red Purple loss.
Yeah, gross. I lost to a Gecko because this is OPO or this is EBO one was the Mesquite regionals, so I lost to a Gecko, a Red Purple, two Geckos. Wait, no, a Gecko, a Red Purple Law. What was my third loss? I don't think it was a second Red Perona. Yeah. Yep. As purple yellow Croc, dude. That was the best feeling, dude. Being in a because it was like what almost 1,200 entrants, and
60,
to be at table 4 with purple yellow Croc.
Yeah,
that felt so good when I was 6-0, and then I proceeded to not make top cut because I went 7-3. Oh well.
You know, I bet that felt good for your opponents too. They're like, wow, something fresh, different.
Yes. Yeah, actually, the Perona I played against was like, I really wanted to play Purple Yellow Croc, but I didn't have faith. And then he proceeded to kick my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I didn't play Purple Yellow Croc. Yeah.
So like, well, fair enough.
Thanks for.
No, he was a really nice guy though.
Thank you for proving me right.
That was the Perona that got like top 16. He was really good.
I thought he got third.
Really?
I was misinformed. I read the stats wrong. I don't think he got third.
Did I tell you about my buddy? One time he brought Gecko in, but he called it Gecko Rosa, and he was running nothing.
Now I just want to play Green Uta.
He was running like Orlumbus, I think he was running Kyros. He was just running Gecko Rosa. He called it Gecko Rosa, and it was weird because it was working for him. And
Gecko Rosa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a very.
Yeah, I've seen some people tech like the 7-drop Luffy and stuff, but I've never seen
That's what he
other
wants.
black decks run Rebecca and shit.
Yeah.
Or Kyros.
Yeah. Because like.
Yeah, Kyros doesn't make sense in any other deck. Like you just.
It kind of does though. It's a 3-drop body that just can't be KO'd as long as you have a stage.
Yeah. So it's like.
It could be any stage. It doesn't have to be a.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I thought it had to be Corridor Coliseum.
I thought it had to also be Corridor Coliseum.
Maybe it does. Maybe it does.
Yeah, I also thought it had to be Corridor Coliseum.
It doesn't mean you can't run it with the Kyros.
Yeah, you could just pop the Kurita Coliseum in the deck, I guess.
Yeah. Search and.
That's so funny. At that point, you're just trying so hard to run Rebecca with a leader that can attack.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyros is like his KO. Yeah, his KO effect, like popping a 1-cost on play, that's only if your leader's Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't exactly
and then
remember the full deck list.
His KOing effect is, or his like survivability effect is, if this character would be KO'd, you may instead rest one of your leaders or Kurita Coliseum specifically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
So yeah, there's kind of no point because you always want to turn your leader sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's never going to be up, and then
I don't remember if Kyros was in it. I was just.
Do you really want 8 spots in your deck for Kyros?
It's funny to think about,
Coliseum?
Yeah, right. Like
that's a character.
God, that's funny. I mean, Orlumbus kind of makes some sense if you're running like Rebecca Searcher, because you just pop Rebecca Searcher and get -4. He's just better Kuzan, honestly, Orlumbus.
Yeah.
He's just restricted to the fact that you have to be running Dressrosa characters.
Oh, I won with.
To use his effect.
I think Perona was the game I won against a green Uta. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I just kept my 10-drop Kuzan on board.
Yeah, and you can tap his whole deck except Blocker Luffy. Like.
Yeah. No, you can because it's -5. Yeah, so I can rest anything. That's not his dope.
Well, yeah, sure. If you use the, I was just thinking in the context of like for free.
Yeah, so like
you can rest like most of their deck for free.
The usual package to kid all that nonsense, but since Kuzan was on board, like it didn't matter. So
yep.
Like I felt like hard counter to Uta is just straight black. So
I don't think it's like a hard counter, but it's definitely a matchup Uta will struggle more in.
Yeah. It's not one of her best ones.
Yeah. Hard counter, that's Foxy, dude. Foxy loses so hard to black.
Oh, I was about to say, would you stop bringing up Foxy?
Oh, Foxy does not beat Uda. It's probably like even.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever played that matchup.
I think it's fine because I keep your leader from drawing cards.
Yeah.
And I can freeze the Namis too, so they don't get more value.
Well, we're hitting
funny,
the
though.
2-hour mark. We have 4 minutes left, so that'd be a good stopping point for there. But
Well, to be fair, like we've talked about a bunch of shenanigans that you could definitely edit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's a good length.
What this podcast was mainly for to start off with, which we never did, it was to talk about someone who pulled a certain card out of a certain amount of packs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I actually don't have it on me, so I'll be right back.
He said, "Hold on, let me go pick up the."
He's gonna flex the card.
Oh yeah,
dude.
well I can flex something too. Watch this, ready?
Just put your ass cheeks on the camera.
Not for this channel.
That's for my channel on another website.
I can flex something too since he's not here.
When are you sending that?
Act like I didn't show it. Act like I didn't show it. Act like I didn't show it.
Oh my god. Where is she?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Where is it? This fucking guy.
I mean, the lighting pretty bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
This fucking guy pulls the Boa Hancock manga.
You pulled it from like Walmart packs, didn't you?
Yeah, so this is when I was I was out of town, working, and then there was this one day it's a blue collar job. So there was this one day that it was really, really hot, and I just decided to go to Walmart because it's the only market up there that there was. And I just told myself, like, wow, I'm really craving some fruit. I really want some fruit. So went to Walmart, went got my fruit and everything. And then, like, I told myself, right, like, oh, what if they have One Piece here? Granted, I've never just seen One Piece like
In the wild.
stocked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I didn't really think about it. Like, I'll just look and then be disappointed like every other time. And they had actually just put up the guy was actually just finishing putting up the 07 packs, and I think this was like 3 or 4 days before 07 released. And they put them up early, and I was like, wait a minute.
My man said, hold
So
on.
yeah, there was I think 30 blisters. I bought all of them, obviously, and never pulled the manga. I think out of all of us, I think I've definitely opened the most product, right? I think I've opened close to probably like 2 or 3, like between 2 to 3 cases worth of product easily, and never pulled a manga. Well, on the 7th pack of those blisters,
7th baby.
yeah, which I think is really ironic, right? Which I think is really ironic, right? Because it's like, what's OP07, and then on the 7th pack of me of my 07, like just pulling manga boa, like.
Well, if I were to pull a manga rare, that would be the story I would want behind it, because 7's my favorite number.
Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, like I completely lost my mind. Like I remember.
Oh,
Yeah, like I remember seeing like the edge of it, and I just thought it was gonna be like woo in alt art, right? I didn't really think about like the gray and white borders, and then it potentially being a manga, because like it's one of those things where, like, well, me personally, like, I just didn't think something like it just would never happen to me.
Yeah.
Like, right, it just would never happen to me. So like I remember like like I could just get like cards real quick. Yeah, like right, like this is the pack opening, and I remember just going like this, and like slowly, and then just my mouth opening as soon as I see like the gold, and I was like this, I was like, and I lost my mind. I was like, I remember I was just like, holy shit, like I could just like I could just not find the words or do anything. And it's funny because like I was at me and my dad lived in an RV when we were at those jobs. So like he came out, right, and he was like, "What's wrong?" And I couldn't find the words to tell him either.
Dad, look,
and I showed him, right, and he was like, "Yeah, what is it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the most expensive card in the set."
I pulled an expensive booby lady.
You know what he told me? You know what he told me that completely dumbfounded me? He was like, "Oh, nice. So are you gonna get it graded?"
Your dad came out with that?
Yeah, and I was
That's
like,
funny.
And I was like, how do you know those terms?
Yeah. How do you know what that means?
Yeah, like, how do you know what that means? But apparently he had just watched like a show that I think it's still airing. I forget the name.
Sports cards or something.
Yeah, like I forget the name, but it's a show that's airing right now. And the episode he had just watched was about sports collecting and grading cards. So I was like, I just thought that moment was kind of cool that he too was like, so are you gonna get it graded?
No.
And I was like, huh? How'd you know? How'd you know those terms? But yeah, finally pulled the manga, very ecstatic. And then like the first people I called were these two bitches right here.
Yo. Well, I remember specifically, like I had just come out of like I was at a local actually for One Piece when he did, and it was I played my second Lucci in a row as Purple Yellow Croc, and it was after that game I constantly still complain about, where I played like 4 or 5 big drops, big bodies in a row, and none of them lived to see the next turn.
Mhm.
And then Edgar like calls me, like try to FaceTime me with like, "Oh, I pulled Magaboa," and I'm like, "That's great."
I'm so happy for you.
Hey, buddy, I'm so happy. No, but yeah, that was just like a poor timing thing. That's funny though.
Yeah, and like as soon as I got done with the call with you, I called Kyle. And I still remember like bro Kyle's reaction. You fucker! I was like,
Just immediate opposition.
yeah.
I mean, I was still happy for you, but that's just how I react. And
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
Yeah.
I was also just walking around the mall too with my family.
I'm just happy.
I think
I'm
you
just
were
happy
eating.
one of us
Yeah.
freaking pulled one by now, because between all 3 of us, we've opened like 30 boxes or more.
I think
Probably
between all
40.
of us, I think between all of us, we've easily opened like over 50 boxes at this point.
Maybe.
I'm just
Yeah.
glad to say that I'm positive on alternate art leaders. Like from each set, I've pulled an alternate art leader.
I've not.
Same.
Yeah, like I got Gecko.
I
I have
have
pretty
really-
bad luck with leaders.
I have really good luck with leaders and SPs.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
I have godlike luck with Walmart packs and pre-release packs.
I mean,
Yeah,
these
Walmart
are
packs
Walmart
go hard,
packs.
dude.
I know, right?
I don't know, it's close. I pulled SP Nami, SP Kaido, and
Yeah.
SP Yamato in the same 8 packs for
Mhm.
Walmart. Like that's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that because we split the whole fucking thing, and you got all the.
Yeah,
good
we bought
shit.
like 16, and I just got the good half. Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Sometimes that just happens. Like when you split something.
That happened to you the other day with Emilio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Split like
we-
3/4 of a box, and
Mhm.
Emilio pulled all the hits.
mhm. Yeah, sometimes that just happens.
Yeah.
Like same thing with like our when we opened the case of 04, I feel like mine was definitely more top end than your side for sure.
Yeah, because you got 2 Rebeccas. Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled 2 Rebeccas, and that was the one card I wanted. But he traded me for the second one, so.
Yeah, I still remember I was opening that, and we saw it was a
Me
leader
too.
pack, and we saw that it was a leader pack, and then it was blue, and we're like, dude, there's actually no shot we pulled. Like I got a
a
second
2 Rebecca box, yeah.
Yeah, we
Or a
literally,
case.
yeah, we literally popped off
Yeah, I remember that
because we both really wanted Rebecca.
Yeah,
leader.
you were in the other room, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. We'll be back together again to play One Piece and cuddle. So,
Mostly cuddle.
mostly cuddle.
Yeah.
See, this guy gets.
I do honestly hope you guys also eventually pull like a manga because it's like it's such a feeling, like it's such a rush of adrenaline, like because
Yeah, if there was one I wanted like the most so far, it'd probably be Boa, honestly.
yeah, like for me it's just that it's like it's definitely one of those things like, oh damn, I'm opening so much product, still haven't pulled
Yeah.
one. So
Well, you
I
bought
feel
the
like it's
most
just,
out of all of us, so you probably it like makes sense that you'd be the first to pull one.
Yeah.
you'd be surprised on odds like that, like
Yeah,
where,
it's still like really low.
mm-hmm. Like even though I'm the one that has opened the most product, like I wouldn't have been surprised
It's
if
not
like
that much of a lead, yeah,
Yeah,
in terms
if,
of
like-
how rare the manga rares are.
yeah, if like Kyle had pulled one first or you had pulled one, like I wouldn't have been surprised
Mm.
for sure.
The luckiest I've
But-
ever been was pulling 3 alternates, which was the Cracker, Paraspero, and the alternate art Nami. That was the
Yeah,
best.
those
Oh,
are
yeah,
pretty cracked backs.
that was
Good. That's a good box.
That was the best box
Yeah,
I've ever
pretty
opened.
correct dogs.
Yeah.
I've had
I'm
some
not sure what the best box
really.
I've ever opened is.
I've also had some really insane boxes. But I've also had like I don't think I've ever had the worst of the worst like 05 like Kaido Secret Pika ult, right? Like I've definitely
I have.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever gotten the worst of the worst box you could ever get.
My EBO one
It's
box was
literally-
one of my EBO one boxes were pretty freaking bad. I pulled like alt Mr. One, Hannibal, and I think that was it. Or I had like some other crappy alt.
Interesting.
And it's like, I mean, I'm not complaining about having it. Like I did want Hannibal, but God, the leaders from EBO one were just so bad. And I was mad about the Mr. 1. I was like, bro, there was so many alts from this set that I wanted, and I got fucking Mr. 1.
Dude, nuh-uh. Odin cool.
Yeah, Odin is cool.
Odin's alt art in that set, the leader, is honestly pretty sick.
I don't like the alt arts from OPO 7 or EBO 1. I don't like the ones where it's like that weird 3D looking art style and all the other characters in the back with them. Like I just much rather have a clean 2D art,
like 04
up close to the face, like what 06 did with half the leaders.
Yeah, go back to
like,
OPO 1.
Like OPO 6 Uda and OPO 6 Perona, OPO 6 Yamato are like some of my favorite looking leaders, because they don't have to be the manga art. I do like the OPO 1 and 2 leaders as well, but
you like the hand-drawn ones too.
Yeah.
I remember when we first saw 06 leaders, like I honestly hated them at first.
I fucking love the OPO 6 leaders, but not like as much the Gecko and the Hody and like the horror-esque ones. I liked the pretty ones, like
cute bubbly girls.
Yep.
You do. But no, I remember when 06 leaders first got revealed, like I used to like really dislike them, but now like they're probably also up there for me in terms of like how much I like them.
I think my favorite OPO 3 leaders. I just like the paintbrush aesthetic.
Edgar hates the OPO 3 leaders for some reason. I like them too.
The paintbrush
I don't like them.
They look nice.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think black and white is a cool aesthetic and kind of paintbrush effects. Yeah.
I just the way I think about it, it's like I like yeah, they look alright, right, with like black and white and then the hints of their color.
Yeah.
But when I look at them, I just really wish it was just like a full blown out colored picture, like the other leaders. I don't know, like it's just way too simple for me for a leader card in terms of an alt.
All right
then. Well, got that off your chest. I could tell you're holding that in.
Me hating all 3 leaders?
Yeah.
Hating all 3 leaders, dude.
But,
I'm sorry, bro. Just not my type of not my type of cards, I guess.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I just really like the manga heads and the which ones were that I also really like. I like 06 a lot now. And I like I'm on the fence on the 04 leaders. I like the 04 leaders and the 07 leaders.
I like
or the EBO 1 leaders.
I like the Rebecca OPO 4 leader. That's about it.
Because
I wish Purple Yellow Croc was like a manga one.
Yeah, like just like an example, like this Kyros, like
The
it's
EBO
so
one.
clean.
Yeah, the Kyros is alright, but slap some pretty girls in the background. You got no complaints from me.
But even then, like also the Hannibal. Like when you put
I don't like the Hannibal. I would much rather have had like a manga Hannibal, or you know, like like the OPO 1 and 2 style.
Like I just look at these two, right? At these two, and it's like I just way prefer this than this.
I don't much care for the alt starter deck leaders, yeah. But
Well,
I don't know.
the
OPO
alt
3 is
starter
like
deck leaders are like
different.
03. Like these are like 03 style.
They're similar to 03, yeah, but
Hannibal's.
I don't know, something about the 03 with like they were made with that art style in mind, the OPO 3 leaders, whereas the starter deck alt leaders were just slapped, like they just slapped that black and white onto it, you know? That's why they don't look as good.
Is it just me, or doesn't EBO 1 like doesn't their normal leaders look like they should have been parallel art?
Wait, one more time.
They do look pretty good, yeah.
Like EBO 1's like normal leaders that you get, not the alternate arts, right? Like the ones that you get normally. They look like that. Looks like that should be the parallel art.
Yeah, I think
the Odin and the
normal art
Kyros
Kyros-
specifically. Yeah, the Odin and the
Kyros.
Kyros specifically look really cool.
Yeah.
Like a little too cool for normal art. Because there's some normal art leaders that look like fucking ass, man.
Ivankov.
Ivankov's is pretty bad. Smokers, I think, is pretty bad. Regular art Zoro is like not the best.
It's pretty simple.
You don't like this one?
No,
I'm talking about regular art, like the non-alts.
It was to be fair.
Boa's looks kind of weird. Boa's normal art.
That was their first set. Let's give them a break on that one. There was just simple stuff for them.
Yeah, it was just anime screenshots. The first 2 sets.
So we'll come up.
Mostly just the first set. But.
Yeah. Well then, yeah, 2 hours, 12 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, we kept going.
We're gonna end it off there. Thanks for joining me on this video.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thanks for the free content. Nice, easy discussion on our thoughts. Yeah,
It was fun.
this guy over here pulled a manga. I have one too. And we're gonna end it off right there. Thanks for watching.